The wait is over. Jon Jones is back for the first time since April of 2016. To take on one of his chief rivals, if not his chief rival, the reigning champ, Daniel Cormier. Tonight's Fight Clock is brought to you by HSS, the world leader in orthopedics. Jon Jones in the white getting off early here. Cormier in the black with gold.
Cormier checking the kicks very well right off the bat. See if he catches it. Great wrestling from the catching those kicks at all.
Oh, it looked like he knocked the mouthpiece out.
He did.
Huge
Big Jon picked it up. Spinning back kick to the body by Jon. Jones is fighting without a mouthpiece right now. Big Jon looks for an opportunity to give it back to him. Takedown for Jon Jones.
Not quite.
No right back up to his feet.
There's no control from that takedown. Cormier was able to flip him right up. Well, still probably called a takedown by the judges anyways.
Man, look, man. Damn, that was a nice punch. But yo, the thing about Jon Jones is his IQ is like it's super high. I feel like once he knows his opponent, he's just gonna break you down from there. And to add insult to injury, he's super long. Like I think his wingspan is like what, like 7'1", something crazy like that. So yeah, I honestly don't see him losing to anyone. You know, I think he's only going to fight maybe one or two more people. I don't know if him and Aspinall are going to end up fighting. Apparently he's going to fight Stipe, which I don't really want to see that because he's a lot older. It's not like he's in his prime. You know what I'm saying? So people already know that he's most likely going to win that fight. But yeah, he was fighting legends in the game early. Like he's been in the UFC for so long and he fought Rampage. Like he was fighting so many dudes that were like just elite level fighters, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, his IQ is off the chain. It's off the wall.
Southpaw stands for Jones.
And I think he has a younger brother too that has an even longer wingspan than him, which is crazy. And he's a little taller. I think what's his name? Chandler Jones, I think. He's in the NFL.
You can't help but notice the obvious size discrepancy.
Jones just so long, he reaches so far.
And those oblique kicks. Hold on, stop. Sorry, listen. I'm gonna let this play. But those oblique kicks, crazy. He had one of those when he faced Rampage. Yo, like your knee literally gets what's it called? It gets hyperextended. So that will actually like damage your leg for the rest of your life. Like your leg won't be the same after that, like at all. You know.
He's a guy who will have length over most heavyweights.
And I remember watching this live too. I think I was at Buffalo Wild Wings.
To keep the pressure, stay in the chin of Jones so he can't use his length so well. See the pressure from DC like he should be. The feints are going to do huge dividends, pay huge dividends for Jones if he keeps those feints going on DC.
Jon loves those oblique kicks to the thighs, the hyperextending knees.
Jon shucks Cormier off there. DC 13-0 as a heavyweight before moving down to 205 pounds. He's never been finished in mixed martial arts.
Look at this, the height of Jones makes underhooks from DC not as effective. He has to jab Jon Jones up in order for an underhook to work. And he's not able to there. And those are the moves we saw Jones land on DC early to take the rounds 4 and 5 out of DC's gas tank. Let's see if he can do it again.
DC felt like the Jon Jones of the St. Cruz looked rusty, he looked nervous, he looked hesitant to pull the trigger, and he's hoping that Jon Jones is who he's facing here tonight.
Some had suggested, Dan Hardy included, that maybe Jon Jones didn't want to reveal too much. Daniel Cormier was sitting in these seats doing commentary for that fight.
Oh, I doubt that. He would love to look spectacular. That doesn't make any sense at all. And not taking anything away from Albert St. Cruz, an excellent fighter. He's a difficult guy. He's a guy that Jon took on short notice, so it wasn't a fighter that he was preparing for.
Right.
Big thing I noticed, look how calm DC is right now. He knows the strikes are coming, he's seeing what's coming at him. So he's making reads right now, calm.
Very different than the first time they fought. Not emotional, methodical.
But I'm not gonna lie, Daniel Cormier is a legend though. At the end of the day,
Clipped every here and there, just like every other.
for whatever reason, people don't like him, man. I think he's pretty chill, man.
Oh, no doubt about it.
The only guy that's been able to absorb the bombs from Rumble.
And heavyweights prior to Rumble Johnson.
Very good fight.
But apparently, this is the fight that Jones had. Like I think he had roids.
Here for Cormier, the betting underdog.
But apparently he didn't have much in his system though. Like it was like extremely small amounts. I forget what the drug was.
A right hand or a jab. when he gets you to start grabbing his hands, that's when he comes down the middle with punches. So he just mixes it up so well.
That was an outstanding leg kick by Cormier. John just checked the second one. Oh, the pop of the left hook.
I like that DC's going to the body of Jones. I think that's the best plan you can have. Rip the body of Jones and go to the head later on in the rounds.
DC looks so much more composed in this fight. So much more relaxed. And you got to think, this is a guy who's fought Rumble twice and Gustafsson since their fight. 5 hard rounds with Gustafsson. And we saw how fantastic Gustafsson was against Glover Teixeira in his last fight.
DC is seeing everything as well.
Oh. Yo, he hit him with a nice kick, too.
And he's hanging on the head of Jones, looking for uppercuts, knees. There they are. There's the uppercut he likes.
Less than 30 seconds here to go in the round. Jones touching the
Oh. Yo, Cormier's landing some nice punches, though.
DC, combination, starting with a kick, ending with a kick, finish mixing punches in between. I mean, it's a different Daniel Cormier right now with his combinations in his first
And
round.
he's talking trash.
He is talking now.
He's feeling it.
Well, Jones outlanded Cormier, but you've got to be encouraged if you're out of that red corner.
That was a close round. that was actually a lot closer than I remember it being.
Here, Jones is throwing big overhand lefts. He's switching stance. DC gets a nasty right uppercut, punches the mouthpiece right out of John Jones. This is what we saw in the first fight was these uppercuts. This is where DC is so good. He gets you to bite on his shots, and then he hits you with the uppercuts. Here, a nice trip from Jones. No control on the takedown, but a good
Oh, that was a mean knee.
to the ribs of DC, and then a left hook, right overhand, left hook, right uppercut from DC to the
But the way Jones fights, he's like this. It's like you can't see nothing, yo. And he's been known for doing the eye pokes, I ain't gonna lie. Like, any weakness he sees, he's like using that to his advantage.
Bob Cook, Javier Mendez in that corner of Daniel Cormier.
But one of my favorite fights is when he fought Gustafsson the first time. That was probably my favorite John Jones fight. That was a back and forth the whole night, you know. It was close. It was a close fight, but he definitely didn't lose that. Not the way people online be making it seem, you know.
The black trunks with gold trim.
Nice left hook to the body, partially blocked. Nice knee to the body by John.
Jones finds a home for that right hand over the top.
DC's landed several of those right leg kicks. There's another one. And John switching stances perhaps because of it.
Cormier closes the distance, rips the body, doing a pretty good job getting inside of that reach of John Jones.
We saw the momentum towards the end of the first round go towards Daniel Cormier.
I think DC said there was a headbutt possibly. I think that's what I heard. Yeah, it was a headbutt. It was a headbutt when DC went to scoop up that lead leg of Jones. They clashed heads.
Hurting it all in any way. Let the doctor look at it. I'm just going to let him look at it real quick.
Right
Okay,
there.
I'm going to give it 1 second.
Oh yeah.
Come here. Oh, we're back. It's unintentional clash of heads. Good, thank you. Stay over
Jones
here.
is so long, his legs just catch him up and hold him up. I mean, that's a takedown on almost anybody else by Cormier, but Jones with his balance and his leg.
Right, fight.
All right, we resume the second round here, 1 minute in.
Oh. Yo, those kicks hurt, man. Like, they look like nothing. Those hurt. Right on the kneecap. Like, he's going to feel that in the morning, man.
He's so effective with that stomp to the thigh. It's such a tricky technique. Beautiful left hook and a right hand over the top by DC.
And now we're seeing DC use the same strategy Jones uses. He grabs the hands and then starts throwing combinations once he gets Jones to reach.
Couple nice inside leg kicks there for Johnny Bones. Now DC returns fire.
That one he caught though on the shin.
It's the pressure of DC that's going to make the biggest difference. Can he keep this type of pace and this type of pressure for all 5 rounds? We saw him do it for 3 last time.
3 minutes. But you got to think that there's a lot going on in that first fight as well with emotions.
Cormier shakes off the groin strike there. Under 3 minutes here to go in the round.
Those teep kicks to the knees of Cormier just really disrupt the punch count of DC. It keeps the pressure from happening, keeps DC from being able to keep his feet underneath him when he throws punches.
Rip to the body by John.
DC starting to chase John a little bit more instead of head him off. There we go. Now we see him head him off. That's what DC's got to do, is not get caught up chasing Jones, following him, but head him off.
Oh.
Double left hook right hand by DC.
Oh.
Right hand by Jones.
DC saying you're missing.
Beautiful 2 shots. Left hook and a right uppercut.
Oh.
So now DC's getting him coming in.
Yo, they talking, yo.
Got Jones grabbing for clinch and he's hitting him.
Jones.
Yo. You saw him shaking his head?
DC just oozing confidence here.
This is absolutely a different Daniel Cormier than their first fight.
Fighting Gustafsson helped him a ton. You've got to believe that. A longer, lankier striker. And that's paid dividends in this matchup with Jones as well. He's had experience while Jones was out, and he's made the best of it.
Beautiful trip by Daniel, but he wound up on the bottom. Nice knee to the body.
Wow.
And that trip was beautiful. And
Yo, Cormier was putting up a fight, man. This was a lot closer than I remember it being. Before the head kick, of course. Like,
Best light heavyweights of all time.
in wrestling, they move like 125ers. I mean, they just have the right movements. They know where everything's at.
Body strikes. Jones doubling up on Daniel
Oh.
Cormier thus far. 1 minute now to go in round 2.
And the biggest difference is look how comfortable DC is underhooking, clinching with Jones. Nobody feels that comfortable, but DC with his Greco background, he's comfortable. He's smiling in the clinch with Jones. He loves it. That's where he wants to be.
DC has been hyper-focused on this rematch since the first meeting 2.5 years ago. Took care of his business while John Jones was not competing. Nice 1-2 there from Cormier. So DC continues to be the advancing party here late in round 2. Jones has outlanded him statistically thus far, but it's a good look for the judges when you're advancing and forcing the action.
oh.
First meeting also very competitive through 3 rounds.
Wow. Another close round, yo. Like, you could honestly debate that Cormier won the second round, and the first round was pretty close.
Big breaths.
You know?
Together. Slow it down. Let's do some big breaths. Bring it down. Feel that heart going crazy? Bring it down. Slow down. Slow down. There you go. That's my man. All right, so all that like no stuff, that's him trying to fight out of that nightmare, right? Okay, so you got to stay focused now. He's going to come hard this 3rd round. You got to stay focused and consistent. What are you going to do? Focused and consistent.
Here's a beautiful knee to the body by John. Cormier glancing right hand over the top and a left hook. Another right hand. That's a nice left to the body by John. And there's that stomp, but there's a beautiful uppercut by Cormier. And there's that trip.
Ready? Get up!
All right, here we go. 3rd round of a possible 5 for the UFC Light Heavyweight Championship. Daniel Cormier, John Jones.
Now, if
Oh.
you're looking at the statistics and the numbers, and John is outlanded, you got to wonder, how does Cormier's corner feel about this? And what is their advice to Daniel?
If you look at how many low kicks John is throwing, that's how he ended up setting up the head kick.
Jones landing more because he's longer. He's able to
Like, really pay attention to the low kicks that John is throwing.
He's not throwing as many kicks as
volume of strikes.
Like, see? That was just a small one right there.
The kicks set up the punches set up the kicks, it all flows together. DC's got to pressure, walk through the damage in order to get to a clinch or hit more in the clinch.
See, another low kick.
The range is always going to be an issue to get by.
But he throws kicks, knees, spin kicks, like, he mixes it all up.
Cormier continues to press forward here. Jones keeping those eyes low.
Cormier's taking a lot off of the strikes here, just looking for his range.
Well, you wonder how much he thinks about that first meeting, if at all, in terms of the cardio, specifically in that fourth round. One
Cormier
he had to
is.
sort of take off.
Yeah, well.
9-2.
Like Winkle John, Izzy Martinez, Brandon Gibson.
Back in the kicks, John.
He's going to try to take us down.
Sit in the cage. Sit in the cage.
DC can't quite head him off. You see Jones get out there. DC wants to head him off, but Jones knows that. Gets off the fence wisely.
That strike slight advantage for Daniel Cormier thus far.
And really, Jones just being highly economical, going to the body on DC with the knees, with the low kicks, and with the body punches. It just make it it's taxing.
Cormier once again sends Jones retreating.
He's just having a hard time reaching.
Oh! Then he spins him. Yo. Elbow. Another elbow. Yo, these are all at the back, like at the side of his head, yo. Yo. Yo, man was throwing punches like he owed him money, bro. Yo. I remember the rivalry between these two. This was a good time in UFC, you know? But, like, man. Because Cormier was fighting good up until that kick.
That was brutal. Absolutely brutal.
Damn.
Allowed to take one or two strikes too many, Joe.
Yeah, and as emphatic as it gets.
Yeah, I'm going to wait till the replay shows up, but like I was saying, man. Yeah, I think that's one of his brothers. The one behind him, that's the one with the super long reach I was talking about.
This bout's for you.
Oh, and he like leaned into it too.
Started it all off. Perfect place.
Remember how I said the leg kicks that he was trying to block?
Trouble.
He was trying to block a low leg kick that he thought he was going to throw. But that's how John Jones set him up, because he thought he was going to throw a low leg kick, and then that's when he got him. Then he spun him.
Kick to the body.
Man.
And dropped some horrible elbows on him.
Wow.
DC's just way too hurt here to do anything about it. And he's eating some big bombs. Big John gives him every chance in the world.
Wow.
That's a wrap.
Yeah, no, that's game over.
So John Jones becomes the first man to finish Daniel Cormier. The celebration is on. In the corner, big win for Jackson Wink MMA tonight. John Jones once again sits atop this UFC light heavyweight division.
Crazy. Listen, I'm gonna just leave. I'm gonna cap it off at that. You know, if you guys watch UFC, you guys already know the outcome of this fight. Like I said, man, you know, I've always been, you know, I've always admired John Jones' ability to fight in the ring. I've been watching him for years, like years. Like I'm talking back when like Rampage and Rashad Evans were back in the UFC. Because my uncle used to have posters of all these. I can't even speak right now. My uncle used to have posters of a lot of UFC fighters back in the day before it was really popular. So, yeah, I remember seeing him on The Ultimate Fighter as well. But Yeah, just to see him over these years just defeat all his opponents is crazy. There's been a couple close fights, but no one's beat him. No one's knocked him out. No one submitted him. Like, he's just been running through his opponents left and right. But yeah, if you guys got any other UFC fights you guys want to request, make sure to leave them in the comment section below. Like I said, UFC is probably my favorite thing to watch these days. I'm going to be watching NBA highlights as well. Maybe. But I feel like with NBA, it's almost better to watch the games live as opposed to highlights. Because with highlights, you already know who won. Unless you didn't check the box score and then you just watch the highlights, that's one thing. But it's not the same as opposed to watching it live, you know? But yeah, I'm going to be out, man.